I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. Sha3es is here. Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
It's going great. Please introduce yourself to everybody.
I am Sha3es, the Golden Retriever inspired variety VTuber. How's it going, Eric?
It's going all right. We're still, as we tape this, I am still awaiting the second grandchild who is trying to come out 2 months early.
Oh no!
Yeah, so schedules have been all over the place. I appreciate you coming on. He's
Thoughts and prayers for that if you'd like them, because that's scary.
Thanks. Grandson has already been grounded. He has to stay. He has to stay in his womb for another 7 weeks. But
oh no! Whatever will he do?
Well, he'll probably sit there and won't even have to breathe if he does it right. That's why I was 2 months late. Like, it was warm. I ain't moving. Doctor had to come get me.
God.
Hey, anyways. Yeah, no rent. That was fine.
Rent's free.
And didn't even have
the rent's free.
Yeah, absolutely. I could hear the TV from there. And back then, it was pretty much radio anyway in the 60s. So, how long have you been a streamer?
Oh, Eric, that's a loaded question because I actually started out as a YouTuber in 2014.
Oh, so you've been around a while.
Yes.
So were you doing the live streams or were you doing taped stuff?
I was doing tape stuff up until I want to say 2016, and then a buddy of mine was like, "Hey, do you want to watch the Counter-Strike Global Offensive?" It was like a pre-final, semi-final match on Twitch.tv.
Yeah.
I was like, what is Twitch? Yeah. So I fell down this rabbit hole and I was like, oh, I've been watching these at this time, or way before it was Twitch. It was called Justin TV.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, I've heard of this site. So the next thing you know, I'm sitting there trying to do live audience for the cheapest game I can find.
Yeah. And did it work out quickly for you, or did it take a little while?
Oh my God. I had no stage presence. I had no direction whatsoever. I was very much a hobby streamer. No offense to you hobby streamers out there. It's a starting point, and unless you kind of like dig deep and try and figure out where you're going, it's just it's just you kind of putter along, which is what I did.
Yeah. Well, I think there's going to be, I think this, the way, and I'm looking from way outside still, is that I think there are going to be people of every stripe still continuing to join and do this. There's going to be people they're doing it once a month. There are going to be people who are trying to make a living at it, and there are people who are, just like whenever they feel like it. I mean, it's one of the things that's
all the time.
Yeah, it's one of the things that's really good about this medium is that the flexibility is in different dimensions. I mean,
oh my God, yes.
Yeah, everybody's got a different way of doing it. So, why did you start streaming in the first place?
So, for the longest time, I thought I wanted to be an artist. And back in school, I had this absolute witch of a teacher who drove her broom to and from school both ways, rain or shine.
Yes.
And I decided very quickly that was not what I wanted to do if I had to keep interacting with this one art teacher.
Yeah.
So years go by, I'm in college, and I'm just like, I could use a creative outlet, blow off some steam. And I'm like, I've taken like some stand-up classes. I've taken some improv classes.
Yeah. I
kind of like to and maybe this pre-recorded stuff that I saw Markiplier doing back in the day.
Yeah.
God, that's been 10 years, Eric. That's been 10 years. Oh, God.
Yes.
I was like, maybe I could do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, you've got the presence for it, you've got the voice for it, and you've got the diction for it, which makes a big difference.
Oh, God, yes.
I mean, was that instrument something you were born with, or did you learn it?
So, I think I learned it as someone who is highly functioning as an autistic person, and you just kind of absorb voices over time, and you're like, I want to be this today, I want to be this today, I want to do this today.
Yeah.
And I've kind of learned to put on different hats, so to speak. Like, anyone on the spectrum will probably be able to relate to this. Of if you watch a TV show or a movie long enough, you kind of pick up character mannerisms.
Mm.
I take that a little step further, and I'm just kind of like, well, let's just mix this all together. That's me now.
Well, that's something that that I certainly can't do. I mean, I can't do anything like that. But the most I can do is being a Midwesterner is if I go someplace like Tennessee or something for a little bit of time, I start picking up their accent a little bit. But when I come back home, it's gone.
Right?
That's as far as I can go.
That immersive. Oh, I used to know what this was called. There's a psychology term for this, and I can't remember what it is. It escapes me.
Insanity.
Ah,
That's
yes, probably.
that's usually what they tell
I
me.
I mean, I'm a two-dimensional man on the internet.
Yeah.
Insanity fits.
Well, I mean, really, you obviously have a great voice for it. As a matter of fact, if I was still hiring in radio, I'd give you every chance to make no money whatsoever. Um,
Oh God.
yeah, and you'd hate me for the rest of your life. So it'd be
I'd probably say, "Gee, thanks, Mister," but
yeah.
I don't want to be poor.
Although I will have to say that I worked with some folks, including one fellow on the autism scale named Brant Hansen, who is a highly thought of national radio host and a friend of mine, and really an amazing fellow, and a lot more good than me.
Oh, everyone's great. It's just sometimes we shine a little harder than other people.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's just part of the moment.
I'm at the age now where I kind of try to keep the shine down to a minimum because I like to nap. I take a nap every once in a while.
Yeah, I got to restoke the fire every
That's
now and
right.
again.
I tell them at work. I say I'll give you 70% every day. He goes, what? I said, yeah, I always give 70%. That way, if I give 80% by accident, you think I'm giving 110%, and I've still got 20% left over.
And then you think I'm doing a real great job.
Yeah, yeah. I've still got stuff in the tank. It's the Scotty from Enterprise thing.
Oh my God. I was a Trekkie at one point. I suppose I still am.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, once you get caught into something like that, maybe it drives you away a little bit, but you still kind of, if you see an article on it, you still read a little bit.
Oh God, yes.
I want to know what happened to that, and maybe they made me a little angry. It's like me in baseball. I don't like the way baseball is played these days, Major League Baseball, but I'll still watch the highlights. I don't want to watch a pitcher count and that type of thing. But I'll look at the home runs. It's nice. I can't do it anymore.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Growing up in the Mark McGuire era of Cardinals baseball was wild.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We were running them on a radio station. We we had the Cardinals radio network. So every time he hit one, there it goes.
It was absolutely insane. And I think part of my interchangeability is just the amount of people that come out to the Midwest from different parts of America alone.
Oh yeah,
You get a lot of different exposure to different people.
yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true. And it's very noticeable very quickly because let's face it, Midwest, the lifelong Midwest accent is as plain as Melba toast, and
Oh yeah.
and anything. If you hear somebody with just a little bit of a Minnesota accent, you're going to hear it right away. Uh,
Oh yeah. They say bag.
yeah, yeah. When we went to South Dakota, there was a person. We went through drove through a little area that was a bear sanctuary, and basically what it was a lot of old, fat, lazy bears who didn't have to do anything, so they just kind of laid around in the heat and watched as you went by. And the lady who came up to the door says, please leave your windows open when you're in the bear area. I'm like, no, I can leave it open. I'm going to close them. I don't have bears coming out. But yeah, that always
That's
stuck.
brave.
Yeah, it stuck with me. But so for you, have you been able to pick up all those different accents and keep them, or is it a temporary thing?
It is very much a temporary thing
Ah.
unless I am exposed to it on a daily. Bit of a I do have a bit of a character.
Hmm.
I can and this has come out lately because I've been playing this game lately called Squad.
Squad. Okay.
50 guys versus 50 guys, modern battlefield stuff.
Yeah.
I play as the medic. And my name's Steve. I'm a horse heart surgeon from Nebraska. And I'm here to give you some horse electrolytes and some steroids. You're good to go, son. Get back in there.
You'd have fit in right with the Cardinals in the '80s.
Right?
Here, here's some MDMA and here's some steroids. You're good. Go right ahead. Play every
Go
day.
hit them home runs.
Yeah, you'll hit several of them in one at bat. Um, the it's to me, I can't do. I would love to do like voice work stuff, but I'm not an actor for one, and two, I can't do a voice more than once. Um, I can't come back to it. Have you been able to do that with more than your horse doctor?
So I can do a few. It's just the pitch of it. I can go real backwoods Midwestern, or I can go rough and gruff.
Yeah.
My name's Travis. I'm from. Hold on. What's a rough belt town that's still alive? Cleveland. I'm from Cleveland.
Cleveland. Yeah.
Don't worry, son.
Yeah.
I've survived 7 wars.
Yes. Today
Right.
they they drop me in the middle of wars, and then they scatter just like pepper in a drink. Just take off to the side. That's what they do. Yeah. Yeah. I can't.
Yeah, I can do a few.
Yeah. I have trouble getting back to it. I can get around it, but it doesn't sound nearly the same. So all I can do is just sit here and be jealous and of those folks. My version of voice acting was doing a 30-second commercial for the local grocery store on the radio.
Which chain?
Yeah. It was there was the local IGAs.
Ah.
Yes, and most of them around here have closed by now. But
Oh,
it
man.
was it was come by Buttig Meats for 49 cents a pack. That was my
Think
big
I may
line.
have. Oh, were there IGAs in Southern Illinois by chance?
Oh yeah, yeah. There's definitely they're very Midwest and very Illinois for as far as that goes. Into
I
Indiana,
swear,
yeah. It's there's there
I swear I've heard that.
Yeah, oh yeah. IGA. Yep, there's not a lot of them anymore. They all got bought up. Um, so when you're on stream, now that you've done it for a while, what is it you like to do when you've got your stream going? What type of stream will I watch?
So my stream is a little bit of crazy, a little bit of chaos. The kids these days have this thing where they're like, "Oh, he's got the golden retriever energy." Well, you've seen Air Bud, you've seen the golden retriever movies of the '90s.
Yes.
It's that wild, crazy chaos that's kind of comfortable.
I've seen plenty of golden
So
retrievers, and definitely,
oh yeah,
yeah, yeah,
so it'll be that,
yeah,
and that lends itself to a variety of different games. Right now, I am done with a very long collaborative arc
yeah.
on a game that was based on Minecraft.
Oh, based on Minecraft.
Based on Minecraft because it was a Minecraft mod from 2015 that
Oh,
the developers of said mod said, we're going to make our own game.
oh. So they tweaked it just enough to avoid copyright.
Yes.
Mm, very good. Very American.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. That's the way to do it. Let somebody else do most of the work and then tweak it and make it your own. That's that's the way to win. Um,
Oh,
but
God, yes.
obviously it was fun because you had a big story arc on it, and um,
6 months,
6 months.
2 days a week.
So I mean, what did you have to mine? Pure diamond dust and build an impossible something, or what did you have to do to finish?
So the game starts you out at a piece of flint and a stick, and it says, congratulations, this isn't Minecraft. You cannot punch trees. Make a hand axe, collect firewood, The nights get cold, the wolves get hungry, survive.
Ah, yeah. So kind of Minecraft meets Rust type of deal.
And then, once those two have met, a third party enters the arena called Eldritch Abomination.
Ah, my sleep paralysis demons.
Yes,
Yes.
the, because in this game, the world has ended
Ah,
thousands of years ago from some unnamed horror,
yeah.
and there are still things that crawl out from the dimensions between.
Mm. So it's very, very immersive. It has to be.
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah, and it still has. Does it still have a lot of the basic engine of Minecraft?
I would say it has the basic block
Hmm.
of Minecraft,
Hmm.
meaning it's got blocks,
Yeah.
and that's where it starts to deviate wildly.
What's in those blocks and what you can do with them is a lot different.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's
So,
so. So you did this for 6 months and you got through it. Were there any
yes.
times where you had to start over?
So, thankfully, it is just a persistent world,
Ah.
and death is a consequence in the fact that you lose food resources,
Mm. But
which are also used to determine how strong your character is.
okay.
So, the more you die, the more you have to eat to stay alive.
Oh, you do get punished.
Yes.
Yes. So at this point, were you like eating entire, herds of buffalo or what?
We were eating entire herds of deer, scores of rabbits, and planting our own gardens, which are seasonal in this game. Unlike Minecraft,
Oh,
there are growing seasons in this game.
oh no. Oh, that reminds me of the Don't Starve franchise.
Oh, exactly like that.
Yeah, I would. That's a game I would love to play, and I would enjoy it, but I would die so often and make myself angry. So I just figure
Well, that's the purpose.
I'll just be angry and not play it.
I hear that. That's why I don't.
Yeah, but it's like I'll watch other people get angry and play it. That's one of the things. Now,
Oh my god, yeah.
now, did how many folks were coming out, and did you get a good audience for that over that 6 month period of time?
So for this game being a very obscure indie title,
Yeah,
the Twitch category peaks to about 3,000
yeah,
when large partnered streamers play this game.
uh huh.
Otherwise, it averages about 200 to maybe 100 active viewers a night. I was doing this mostly as a treat for my community without really expecting any kind of turnout.
Yeah,
But the turnout, thankfully, was about an average of 6 to 8 viewers a night over a 4.5 hour period.
that's given all those circumstances, that's pretty damn good. Yeah,
Yes, it very much was.
yeah, and for you to be able to do that and keep them over that period of time says a lot too.
Oh God, yes, it's quite challenging.
Yeah, yeah, and it can't be too easy to set up because stupid life keeps getting in the way of things. And
I'm going to be honest, that was the biggest struggle I had with it.
yeah, just making sure you were able to be there on time and do this, and like, no, I got to wait till next time, and then yeah, I got to wait till next time.
It actually caused some issues,
Oh,
some some really deep issues.
oh, but you got through it now.
Yes, we did complete the game.
Yes, and hopefully somebody from the people who put it together rewarded you afterwards.
Oh, I wish,
Oh,
Eric. I truly wish.
ah, they should have found. Oh, they should have given you, your own
So
character in the game or something at that point.
theoretically, the game's not finished yet.
Oh, there you
If I keep playing, they could. But after surmounting the impossible,
go.
I'm content with where I ended the run for the game, and if it comes back into my schedule, it will be in the future.
In the future, a long time in the future.
Tentatively in the future, many moons from now.
By that time, you will be living in that apocalyptic world
Oh God.
before that game comes out. But at least now you'll be practiced for it.
Oh yes.
Yes, you'll be able to take
If
that
the
piece of
200 hours of Rust weren't enough.
yes, yes. Well, I mentioned Rust in there too. Do you play Rust?
I am not an active Rust player. I played Rust back when it first came out into alpha and beta,
Yeah, yeah. It is quite a
which
bit
is
different from that now,
wild.
I guess. But that looked like it would be a lot of fun too. But again, it's one of those games where you die a lot, and
Oh my God, yes.
I'm like, I can, it would be so frustrating for me to do that sort of thing. Um, but I can understand why if you've got people that you're doing it with, and you can kind of lean on them for some things, you could be okay with it. But it would be
Oh yeah.
so frustrating to deal with that. How do you handle that while streaming? Are you able to take that frustration easily, or do you have to kind
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I personally am bad at that. At
of?
times, there are times where my chat has seen me very upset
It adds to the
over the
humanity.
years and recently. Is it a good look? Probably not. But am I going to mask my emotions and act like everything's fine? Absolutely not. I will deliver my chat the authentic me.
They get no. There are no substitutes. There are no artificial ingredients. Just pure you.
100% corn-fed, grass-grown.
Well, I mean, you certainly after 10 plus years streaming and content creating and all of that. I mean, you've probably done a lot of things that you didn't think you would do on streaming and such. Have you surprised yourself sometimes with what you've been able to do?
Honestly, yes.
Yeah.
There was a time where I met someone 2020 right before the uh the troubles, if you will.
Yes. Yes.
And I got engaged, got married, got pressured into abandoning the content creation thing because it was taking up too much of my time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, had that whole relationship explode like a lot of people who got married in the troubled times did,
Right.
and came back and was like, "Oh yeah, I used to be happy. Oh hey, let's be happy again." So went right back onto it, picked it up. It was a 2 year break.
Yeah. Yeah. But
The
you were ready for it back
wildest
then.
thing.
It.
Oh my god, yes. The
Yeah.
wildest thing about that though,
Yeah.
the minute I booted up, I had four different people go, "Hey, you're back. Finally." And I'm like, "Oh yes, we have
Yes.
returned."
Yes. Now that's gotta do something for you when you got people who are waiting for you and are waiting and really want to see you online and be a part of what you're doing.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it a justifying thing or is it or what? What do you feel when that happens?
So if you would ask me this question 2 years ago after I split with my ex, it would have been vindication
Mm,
that I should never put something down. Now it's I'm doing this for me because it makes me happy. I enjoy it, and if I can make someone laugh at the end of the day,
yeah.
mission accomplished.
That's a great attitude to take and as long as you're enjoying yourself doing it. And it's
Oh
it's
yes.
it's the biggest thing because if you're in there and I know you talk about being frustrated with it. We joke about that a little bit, but the listeners are going to know, the watchers are going to know
Oh god,
if
yes.
you're just frustrated with something, they'll point and laugh at you and go along with it. But if you really aren't having any fun with something, they'll not only let you know they'll tune out and they'll just go away. Um,
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's you still have to keep the dishes spinning while it's while
I've I've had some games where I haven't been able to do that.
yeah Yeah.
and I stuck with them out of spite.
Oh.
And I
Oh.
have had people be like, "Hey man, just stream something else tomorrow. It's okay. We just want to see you happy. You're miserable doing this. Please stop." And I'm like, "Damn it, no. I'm gonna show this game who's boss. It's not gonna beat me." And they're like, "Shades, it's beating you. Give up. He's not gonna. You're not gonna win. He's not going away."
The commentators are like, referee, stop this fight.
They're like, "Bro, stop the slaughter. He's killing him." And that game was Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon.
Oh, that sounds like something that well, certainly I don't know what it is, but it sounds something like I wouldn't be able to even start. Is it a one of those super uh, tactical combat games, or what?
So, are you familiar with the studio that made Dark Souls?
A tiny bit.
All right. So, From Software, before they started making Dark Souls, was making this other game called Armored Core.
Uh-huh.
It's about giant robots that fly.
Oh well, I'm all for that. Well, actually, I'm not these days, but still.
Oh, I am.
Yeah. No, I don't
Look,
like I don't like anything that's bigger than me and heavier than me flying over my head.
oh, especially these days.
Yeah.
You never know if it could be coming down.
Yeah. Yeah. Gravity tends to work that way. But anyway, for the games, I'm fine with them. So it's like a battle suit, Gundam suit type of thing.
Yes. So, if you're familiar with Gundam, think Gundam, only it's going about 300 kilometers an hour.
Oh, okay.
So you have to have twitch reflexes. I had played this series as a much younger Shades, and I had enjoyed it very much. I got this one after they were like, "Ah, yes, we're doing another entry into the franchise after 10 years." Immediately was like, "Okay, this is very much challenging. I don't remember this franchise being this difficult." And then halfway through the game, I was just screaming at the wall.
What was catching you?
Oh my god! So I have this problem with complex boss fights that require a lot of precise timing.
Oh,
I
yeah,
kind of zone out if it goes on too long
yeah,
because I'm like, "Oh, this is great, cool, I'm fighting," and then I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm fighting,"
yeah,
and yeah, yeah,
yeah. And you get to a certain point, and you make it through that point, and then you lose it, and then you get to a certain point, and you lose it,
oh
and
yeah,
over and over again. That would be so frustrating. Uh,
oh god, yes, because it's repeating the same exact fight until you get it.
yeah, yeah. Especially when you've got one part down pat, and you get through it, but you can't start after that part. You have to go through it again.
Oh my god, yeah, you cannot start the boss fight with the boss in the third phase. You
No.
have to start the boss back at phase 1, and I'm just like, I know how to beat phase 1. I know how to kind of beat phase 2. But then phase 3 is where all the missiles, the lasers and the rockets start coming out, and I'm just like, "You know what? Do I want to live long enough?
Yeah,
Cuz this is taking years off my heart."
yeah, yeah. Folks don't realize that a lot of those old old home console games that you used to see for the NES and things like that, they didn't have save files. Sometimes
Oh
they
god,
gave
no they do not.
sometimes they gave you a code where you could get to at a certain point of the game if you were lucky. Sega Genesis did that a lot, I guess. Um, but if you were playing Super Mario World 1 and you got to, you know, you fell off a cliff at the end, you start at the beginning. And you scream internally very loud. Yes, I
Oh my god, yes.
yes.
Yes, I remember that.
And I finally beat that game at 4:30 in the morning one day, and I called a friend of mine and woke him up, and he hated me for it ever since. But I didn't care. Somebody had to know that I won after after spending most of the weekend doing this game. I finally won.
Oh my god. Speaking of weekend rentals,
Yeah.
that oh my god. to find out later in my life that those weekend rentals were made harder on purpose to
Yep.
get me to rent another weekend
Yep.
drives me insane.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Folks now don't even know what we're talking about when it comes to that. But you could rent games. You could rent systems at one point. You
Oh
rent
yeah.
rent games from your local, Hollywood
Your
Blockbuster, or
local
whatever.
VHS store.
Yeah, and whatever it was, and take them home and play them. But they were usually all ramped up, and you didn't get a chance. And the only game I really did that for was Jeopardy, which was so easy to beat on the NES against a friend of mine because I was faster on the button and just hit every single question. So he didn't have a chance to win. But that's the old NES for you. But some of those games you didn't have much chance on it, and of course, like I got to beat him. I go back and pay another whatever it was, $5 for him, and but the thing about that Jeopardy one was before I got it back, they closed, so I got free Jeopardy.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I mean, hey,
yeah.
sometimes it happens.
That's a prelude to my radio career, in which case I took every free thing that ever existed. That's because we weren't going to be paid. That's for sure. I'll take I'll take
I
the
mean,
free food.
hey,
Thank you very much. So now that you're in and very well settled, is there anything you want to do with the channel you haven't done yet?
honestly, a lot. My so this is gonna sound like a sob story. It's not. It is literally because I am an accountant by trade.
Mm-hmm.
That's my day job.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would love to get more art assets done for my channel.
Mm-hmm.
Do some advertising. Do a little more video work,
Yeah. Marketing.
marketing.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that I laughed at college because I was like, oh, that's a marketing major's problem. I don't need to know how to do any of that.
Right.
And the last 3.5 years since I became a VTuber, I have learned more about marketing
Yes.
than I think I have ever paid attention to
Yep.
in college.
Yep. 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 You learn it. You radio for 35 years. You learn a little bit about marketing, but it's not quite the same. But a lot of those things can still apply if you use it the correct way. And you made a good mention of some things. Using shorts on YouTube or Twitch or wherever you kids put those things these days. Um, will it's like an advertisement that'll hopefully bring people to your channel to watch more. Um,
Oh God, yes.
and it doesn't cost you anything but time and maybe a few brain cells to put it together. Um, and anything you can do along those lines, uh, look for the right audience to put them up to. Um, don't use your Nikki games in front of a crowd of 4-year-old girls. Probably not the right audience for that sort of thing.
Oh yeah. You
Um,
definitely have to pick your audience.
yeah, and it's you don't want to lose your heart while doing it and make it all business unless you're really wanting to do just only that. But still, enjoy yourself. But put yourself out there a little bit. Um, it you're only going to bring more people in, and then once you get the people in, you got to keep them. That's
Retention is another battle for VTubers and for streamers in general.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's you
And
can
it
get
is a
a
large one.
you can get a really nice raid anytime and by sheer luck. Um, but if 1,000 people show up, and then if you have 10 people in, 1,000 people show up, and then when they leave, you have 8.
Oh
um,
my God.
yeah, that didn't work.
That is so easy to rectify as a streamer, but it is so difficult to train your brain
Mhm.
to rectify that as a streamer.
Oh
So you
yeah,
can recognize it because it's just dead air. Like no one wants to see you like sit there
yeah,
just playing Fortnite, just jumping around. You gotta be like, all right, guys, I'm going up this way. I got this. We're gonna
hmm
go get this guy. We're gonna go kill this guy.
hmm
Oh, he got me. Oh, I'm dead. You have to constantly be like talking.
hmm yeah, yeah. It's like this. I try to explain it like the old radio days. You used to be able to hear a certain song on 3 or 4 different radio stations in the same market. However, people came back to that station for the personality of the person playing the song. It's the same way with a lot of VTubing. People can watch people play regular Minecraft on 1,000 people at any particular time, but
Oh God, yes.
they come back for the personality of the person playing, where they connect with them, they enjoy that sort of thing, and how they interact and how they play it, and everybody's got different tastes, which is why you can have more than people. And that's another reason why nobody's really competing against each other for audiences, even though they might think they are. It's not reached that point yet because there's still more audience to come uh, in get involved in it. But it's those are things. It's easy for me to say after all those years in radio and stuff, but that's not something that comes to somebody right away when they come on and stream, is it?
Oh God, no. A lot of these people struggle with. This is a long, complex topic, but you are correct. A lot of these people struggle with the fact that we're essentially not all competing.
Yeah.
There are thousands, millions, even of just this untapped pool of viewers. You just have to, turn the porch light on, maybe fire up the grill in the back, and see who shows up.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. There's millions and millions. There's entire countries that don't know they exist. And
Oh yeah.
and once you start seeing those numbers increase to the point of you have millions of people watching a certain stream, which isn't even close to even the best top people aren't having 1 million people watch their stream on Twitter. It would break it for one, but no one's getting there. Until you get to there, that's when you start having a little competition. But it ain't there yet. It ain't there yet. You're 30 people, or you're not competing with somebody else's 40 people. That's not how it works. And also using that other ways of doing, whether it's YouTube or something else along those lines, to promote when people can't see your broadcast. Now they can see the VOD of it later. Like, oh yeah, that would be a lot of fun to see in person. Put your schedule out there. Be regular. That type of thing. It's you'd think somebody would be able to.
Younger people struggle with that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You'd think somebody could make some money doing it as a how-to video, but I'm too lazy, and I'm not even in it in the first place. So.
There's always time, Eric. There's always time.
No, no, no. I'm too lazy. I've committed to the bit.
We could make you a talking microphone, Eric. We really could.
No. I practically am anyway after all these years. I'm a fully fledged member of the only talking to the microphone and never show face variety. And it's another thing that I think brings back to radio is that a lot of people who were radio DJs back when they still had live DJs, they would use different names. They would use sometimes different personalities on the air, voices, and you didn't know who those people actually were. And nowadays, VTubers are the same way in many different ways. So there's a link there, and maybe there's something to be learned from one generation to the next. Skip the generation in between, though, because they're pretty worthless. It's their fault everything's gone wrong.
Oh.
I know where to assign my blame.
Oh. It was all Jimmy Carter's fault, probably.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
He didn't make us metric.
I freak
Wait,
people.
what? Oh God, was that the Carter administration that they tried to push for metric standards?
Carter
It fell flat.
Yeah, everybody's like, hey, we're going to be metric now. No, we're not. Never going to be that way.
Poor Canada's halfway there.
Yeah. Well, I freak people out because I remind them that when I first started radio, I covered on the local level the second Reagan presidency. The election that really was just an epic beatdown of Walter Mondale. Um, that was we had all this stuff. We actually had a computer there for that election. That was 1984. There was nothing to do with the computer other than use it as an adding machine in 1984, and that's what we did. It was pretty easy to total up the votes for Mondale in that election. 2. That was we were done. But we are not done talking with you because we got to get you back on again and talk some more. If you're up
I
for
agree,
it,
Eric. I'd love to come back.
I hope so because it's a lot of fun, folks. We're gonna have links to everything that Shades got going on, and you got to check out what Shades is up to. Thanks so much for coming on. I do appreciate it, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Heck yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.